Alright, thanks again for joining me here on 3 Minute Knives, where we go over the ins and outs of a particular knife in 3 minutes or less. Today I'm talking about the Chaves Liberation 229. I'm going to go over the specs real quick so I can get that out of the way. Overall length 8.25 inches. Blade length 3.75 inches with a 3.5 inch cutting edge because of this big choil. 1.125 inches wide. Blade is 0.15 inches thick. Very, 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 very sharp right out of the box. Very sharp. M390. Did I say this is sharp? It's sharp. Drop point, hollow grind, satin and stonewash finish on the blade. Plain edge. Duh, it's a plain edge. Handle length 4.5 inches, 1.125 inches wide, just over half an inch thick. Titanium pocket clip. I love the pocket clip. You know, there's some people out there that don't really care for it. I love it. I think it's cool. I like it when makers do something a little bit different. 5.78 ounces. It's beefy. Right hand tip up only. It's a thumb stud frame lock. Previous version was a flipper. This is thumb stud only. So it's a little bit bigger than the previous version as well. Like I said, Ramon Chaves is the designer. Re8 manufactured. Re8 does some great work. Steel lock bar insert. So I really wanted to love this. It's beefy, it's solid. I mean, it really feels like a knife when you're holding this in your hand. A couple things I don't like. The ends down here are kind of pointy. They really create a hot spot on my hand right here when opening and closing. The thumb studs. This side you have a pretty good gap between the stud and the frame lock. This side not much at all. For me, it's really difficult to get a good purchase on it, to get a nice finger flick. I can do it, but it's just not that comfortable. The thumb studs are also kind of sharp. I think they could have rounded those off a little bit more. When I first got it, the detent was ridiculous. I mean, it was real. I could not finger flick it at all when I first got it. This is really broken in a pretty good bit. So, and I think if you're paying $300 plus for a knife, you shouldn't have to break it in. So like I said, I really wanted to love this. I wish there was a lanyard hole on here somewhere also. I like lanyards. Some people don't care, but I like them. Yeah, I really wanted to love it 100%. There's just a few things I don't care for. The free spinning pivot, I hate that. Just put a D pivot in there. The thumb studs, I don't really care for that. I mean, there's a lot I like about it, a couple things I don't. Anyway, there you go. Ramon Chaves 229.